Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Of course, welcome back sa lahat ng members ng ating Team Piaget, yung ating mga babies. Of course, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you have answered our quizzes. Our final coaching quizzes have all been reopened. Even the final coaching no, ng ibang previous let natin na reopen na din para sa ating Team Piaget. And of course, you can watch the full-length video. You can download our PDF files. You have enjoyed our pre-board. And of course, this is still final coaching. This is day 10. And so again, welcome back po. Good evening sa lahat ng members ng ating Team Piaget. Now, again, members of Team Piaget, ganun din po sa ating group na final coaching and classified files. At ganun din po sa ating group na classified files alone, there is a Google form that has been posted in your group. So again, please complete this form by Thursday. That's tomorrow, September 22nd. And this is where we are going to be sending your classified files. No? So again, make sure that you have already filled this form by tomorrow. No? And of course, make sure that you are using a valid email. Yung email po ninyo, wala po dapat .edu.ph, no? If you can use a personal email, then make sure that it is a personal valid email that you're using. Now, if you are still not a member of Piaget, of our final coaching, and also of our classified files na group, our last day of membership would be on Sunday, no, September 25th. That is for LET, October 2, 2022. So again, kung gusto nyo pa pong humabol, mga kaguro, Team Piaget is 2,500. That's 1 year worth of all videos and all files. And of course, your final coaching classified files are already free for Team Piaget. We also have our group that's 1,500. That's final coaching plus classified files. So final coaching alone, that's 11 videos, 11 discussion, 11 files. And of course, also our classified files. And of course, kung hindi pa rin kaya, we also have our group that's classified files alone. That's only 500 pesos. Your classified files, again, that's going to be next week. No, discussion natin next week. Again, yung i-discuss natin sa classified files would be how do you shade your answer sheet? What are some of the things that you need to bring? What are some of the annexes that you need to bring? I'm also going to give you the link for your annex. No? Ano bang kailangan mong dalhin? Yung vaccination card, yung kailangan nyo pa bang mag-quarantine, whatever. No? Paano mag-shade ng inyong answer sheet? Paano yung inyong gagawin once you enter your room? No? And so we will be discussing that during the classified files discussion. Of course, included are the different items that are the favorites of the left and a lot of secret files. Okay, so again, that's only 500 pesos kung kaya nyo mag-classified files. Kung kaya nyo mag-final coaching plus classified files, that's 1,500. And for Team Piaget, again, that's 1 year worth of materials, that's 2,500. Again, our last day of membership would only be until Sunday, September 25th, because again, we are going to be collecting your emails for the classified files. So wala na po tayong time to collect your emails after Sunday. So magpa-member na po kayo kung hindi pa kayo member ng Gurong Pinoy. Alright, just send a message to our Facebook page where you are currently watching on Facebook. That's Gurong Pinoy. And of course, if you are watching us on YouTube, just go to our Facebook page again. That's Gurong Pinoy. Now, if you will be taking Lalet naman in March next year, we have Team Brunner. Our orientation would begin or we will have our orientation October 9th. Diagnostic tests are scheduled on October 15th and 16th. Okay? Again, just send a message to our Facebook page at Gurong Pinoy. If you'd want to become a member of Team Brunner, we will start by October, and of course, we will end by March, no, the day prior to your let. Okay, so again, magpa-member na po kayo mga kaguro. I'm pretty sure you are not going to regret becoming a member of Gurong Pinoy. All the Gurong Pinoy members can attest to that. Alagang-alaga kayo ng Gurong Pinoy. We will do everything in our power to help you pass the let. And of course, tatambakan namin kayo ng files. Tatambakan namin kayo ng materials para walang kawala ang let. Okay? Now, if you also know some of our kaguro who would like to teach in the US, pwede din po kayong mag-refer no, sa ating program. There's going to be a program that's going to be posted, of course, on our Facebook page. Antabayanan niyo lamang po lahat ng details on this. We are going to start registering soon. This program will be in November, okay? So if you know someone who is already licensed, have already been teaching for at least 2 years in a regular classroom setup, and would like to teach in the US, we are going to have our Teach in the US na program, and this is going to start registering very, very soon. By November, we will be talking about this. Okay, so just tell them to send a message to our Facebook page. Now, once again, this is final coaching day 10, second to the last final coaching day for October 2, 2022 na licensure exam for teachers. The last day for final coaching will be tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow po may klase tayo. Wala po tayong klase on Friday because may out of town si Coach Mek, no? So tomorrow instead of Friday, that's for your final coaching day 11. Then again, we will be reopening all the final coaching links ng quizzes for our final coaching group and also of course for our Team Piaget na group. Again, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends, and of course, if you can, send us stars, send us super chat, super stickers naman dyan sa YouTube, yung stars po sa ating Facebook page. Maraming salamat to all our star senders, super chatters. And again, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Kung ready ka na maging LPT, is-share ang ating video. Kung ready ka na mag-top ng ating licensure exam for teachers, is-share ang ating video. And of course, we are going to start after our opening prayer. Okay, we start with our opening prayer. Please join us, mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, now once again, this is Final Coaching Day 10. Please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Again, if you are ready to pass the let, mag-like na, mag-love, at mag-share ng ating video. We will be starting in a few minutes. For our classified files, you need your PDF reader, okay? So some of the files are in PDF form. So make sure that you have your PDF reader. Gumamit po kayo ng Adobe. Kung hindi naman WPS, i-try kung paano po na paano niyo mada-download yung files, no? So again, please make sure that you have completed our form and make sure that you have a valid personal email address because that is where we will be sending all of the files. Okay, again, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends, send us stars on Facebook, super chat, super stickers naman on YouTube. We start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. Which questioning practice promotes more class interaction? Is it letter A, asking rhetorical questions? Letter B, focusing on convergent actions? Letter C, focusing on divergent questions? Or letter D, calling a student to answer before asking the student? Okay, what is our choice for question number 1? Very easy question, very common question. Ano po yung ating sagot for question number 1? Okay, number 1, what is your choice? Okay, number 1, ICCs. Kung meron pong caption sa ating video po, pwede niyo po siyang i-turn off, no? Hanapin niyo po yung 3 buttons or 3 dots at i-turn off niyo po yung ating caption kung kayo po ay nadidistract sa caption sa baba ng ating video. Okay, I see a lot of letter C's for question number 1. Okay, letter C, question number 1. All right, for number 1, again, which questioning practice promotes more class interaction? And of course, the correct choice would be letter C, focusing on divergent questions. Again, the difference between convergent questions and divergent questions would be, ang converge mo, when you say converge, that means it is going to just one point, no? So when you say convergent question, there's only one answer, okay? So for example, you say, what's the name of our planet? The Earth, no? What is the largest planet? Jupiter, okay? Who gave us the different laws of motion? Isaac Newton, okay? So that's convergent questions. There's only one answer. But when you say divergent questions, from the term diverge, no? So when you say diverge, iba-iba yung pwedeng maging sagot ng inyong students. These are also called open-ended questions. So ito yung mga what-if questions, hypothetical questions. Ito yung mga questions, examples of these are those questions that are asked in Miss Universe. Kung kayo ay pageantera, na natanong na to sa inyo, no? Kung kayo ay nanonood ng Miss Q&A sa Showtime, ito yung mga klase ng question na doon ay tinatanong, no? So divergent questions, open-ended questions. And so pag ganito yung mga binabato mong questions sa ating estudyante, the students become more alive, and the students, of course, are going to interact more because they are able to come up with different answers your questions na depende sa konteksto at depende sa karanasan ng inyong mga estudyante. Now, rhetorical questions, these are rhetorics. Now, usually we use this in logic. We also use this in English. No? So medyo mahirap siya, malalalim na questions itong rhetorical questions mo. Letter D, calling also out a student or calling a student to answer before asking the question. This is not the right method of your questioning inside the classroom. No? So hindi po pwedeng i-call out mo muna yung isang estudyante and then you give the question, because when that happens is yung ibang estudyante mo hindi na mag-think, hindi na sila mag-iisip dahil meron ng naka-assign na sasagot sa inyong question. Okay? So dapat ay you throw out the question, and of course importante din that you have your wait period, no? May wait period ka. Wait period number 1 is the time after you throw out the question, and of course you give them a chance to process a question, no, in their mind, of course, to also construct their answer. That's wait time 1 or wait period 1. And then once they answer, you also have to have that wait period 2, no? Wait period 2 naman nating sinasabi would be the time that you pause before you react to the answer of your students, okay? So again, there's wait period 1 and wait period 2. Your wait period 1 is a time that you have to wait before you ask one student to answer your question or you ask one volunteer to answer the question. Yung wait period 2 naman is the time that you wait before you react after your students have answered the questions. Okay? But again, for number 1, C is tumpak. Congratulations. Maraming nakatumpak. We move on with question number 2. Which holds true to norm reference testing? Letter A, comparing individuals' performance to the average performance of a group. Letter B, determining tasks that reflect instructional objectives. Letter C, constructing test items in terms of instructional objective. Or letter D, identifying an acceptable level of mastery in advance. What is our choice for number 2? Question number 2, what is our choice? Good evening, Sir Ronald Cabrera. Okay, sabi ni Sir Ronald dito, good evening, Ma'am Mek. Salamat po sa walang sawang pagtuturo sa amin. God bless po and keep safe lagi. Maraming salamat. Keep safe din po tayo. Bawal na pong magkasakit na malapit na po ang inyong licensure exam for teachers. So kung po pwedeng iwasan na muna yung mga matataong lugar, iwasan din yung masyadong pagpupuyat, no? Know when to rest. Remember your plateau of learning. If you have already reached the plateau of learning, hindi na pumapasok yung inyong binabasa, hindi na pumapasok yung inyong pinag-aaralan, learn when to rest. Okay? Take some time to rest. Okay lang po mapagod, no? Pero hindi okay yung mamatay sa kakapuyat, no? So, wag po masyadong magpuyat din. Be healthy, so that you'll be able to reach your dream of becoming licensed professional teachers. Malapit na, no? Exciting. Papunta na tayo sa exciting na part. Okay, number 2, I see A's. Okay, letter A. May question ako nakita, no, about sa outfit. Okay, included din po yan sa ating discussion during the classified files. Okay, so if you are a member of Team Piaget, Final Coaching, Classified Groups, nandyan din po yan sa ating discussion. Okay, now norm reference testing is our question in question number two. Now remember the different two different types of references. Okay, so first one is your criterion reference, and secondly, you also have your norm reference testing. Your criterion reference testing, from the term criteria, you have your set criteria. No, meron ka ng pamantayan. Okay, so you have your instructional objectives, you have your mastery. Okay, so instructional objective din yung inyong letter C, and set level of mastery. No, this is your criteria. Ito po ay all parts of your criterion reference testing. You are not comparing the performance of one student with the performance of the rest of the students, but you are comparing the performance of that particular student with the set criteria, with your objectives, with the level of mastery. And so the correct choice, of course, would be letter A. No? This is comparing individuals' performance to the average performance of a group. Okay, so that's correct. That's tumpak for question number two. Uh, Okay. Maraming salamat muna kay Ma'am Joanna Sible for sending us a super sticker dito sa ating YouTube channel. Salamat po, Ma'am Mek. Marami po akong natutunan. Thank you. And of course, hangad natin na kayo ay maging licensed professional teachers very, very soon. We move on with question number three. The mode of a score distribution is 25. This means that letter A, 25 is the average of the score distribution. Letter B, 25 is the score that occurs least. Letter C, 25 is the score that occurs most. Or letter D, there is no score of 25. What is our choice? Mm-hmm. Okay, what is our choice for question number three? Sir Wilmer Gutierrez, basahin ko lamang yung comment ni Sir. No? Feeling ko ready na ako pag mga final coaching natin ang sinasagutan ko. Pero pag yung mga previous final coaching ng Gurong Pinoy, 30 out of 50 lamang. Namali yata ako sa settings, no? Hindi nyo nakikita yung yung answers. So let me fix that later, no? I will try to fix the link sa ating quizzes sa final coaching. That was from January, no? And then, of course, you are going to reopen the final coaching for March and June. So, antabayanan niyo po yan, mga kaguro. Okay? Again, that's for our Team Piaget babies. Okay? So, antabayanan niyo po yan. Okay, what is your choice for number three? I see a lot of letter C's. Okay, for number three dito, sabi niya, the mode of a score distribution is 25. This means that letter A, 25 is the average of the score distribution. Letter B, 25 is the score that occurs least. Letter C, 25 is a score that occurs most. Or letter D, there is no score of 25. Okay, there is no score of 25. Now remember, your mode is a part of your measures of central tendency. Kung gaano ka-clumped, gaano ka-close together yung scores mo, no? There are three types of central tendency na measurement: your median, your mean, and your mode. Your mean, that's the average, okay? If there is a question in math na yung binigay ay mean, wag na po kayong magtaka kung ano yung mean. Of course, we all know mean is the average, no? Pag binigay sa isang math problem, sinabi na the mean is like this, that mean, of course, is equal to the average, no? That's the average. When you say median naman, that's the middlemost score. So what you have to do, if you are given a score distribution and you are being asked for the median, you have to arrange them first from lowest to largest, no? So from lowest muna, i-arrange mo yung scores from lowest to largest, and you get the middlemost score. Okay lamang kung ang inyong score distribution ay odd, no? So pag, for example, 11 yung scores mo, 5 yung scores mo, it's very easy to see your median. So make sure that you have the middlemost score. There's going to be equal number of scores at both sides of your median. Kapag even number naman ang inyong score distribution, kunwari, binigay sa inyo 6 na scores or 10 na scores, what you would do is you get the two middlemost scores, you add them and divide by 2, no? Or you simply get their average, and that's going to be your median. Now, the mode, which is the part of our question for number 3 here, this is the most frequently occurring score. Ito yung palaging scores scores na lumalabas. No, that's the mode. And so the correct choice here would be letter C. 25 is a score that occurs most because we are talking about the mode. Okay, again, the mode is the score that's most frequently occurring. So letter C for question number 3. We move on with question number 4. Which one describes the percentile rank of a given score? This is related to your norm referencing tests. Letter A, the percent of cases of a distribution within the given score. Letter B, the percent of cases of a distribution above the given score. Letter C, the percent of cases of a distribution below and above the given score. Or letter D, the percent of cases of a distribution below the given score. Okay, what is our choice for number 4? Maraming salamat, Sir J.R. Sereno, for sending us a super sticker sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po. Okay. All right, what is our choice for question number 4? Mm-hmm. All right, basahin ko lamang ang comment ni Ma'am. Hindi ko na nakita yung comment. Ma'am Estelle Tangko, maraming salamat po for sending us a super sticker. Kapag kayo po ay nag-send ng super sticker, no, or stars at hindi ko napansin dahil marami po tayo nagko-comment, pasensya na po. But of course, we are very appreciative of all the support that you are giving Gurong Pinoy. Kahit share lang na napakalaking bagay na po so that we can reach out to more kaguro. Ma'am Rowena Traya, maraming salamat for sending us stars dito sa ating Facebook page. Thank you po, Ma'am Rowena. Okay, what is our choice? Okay, so again, wag po kayong kabahan, no? Lalo na kapag kayo ay member ng ating Team Piaget, kahit na ilang beses na po tayong na-fail, no? Wag po kayong kabahan. Marami po tayong mga kaguro na nagpaalaga sa Gurong Pinoy at ngayon ay mga licensed professional teachers na. The highest number of times that I have seen, no, na isang kaguro natin nag-comment 18 times na kumuha ng let. And of course, sa Gurong Pinoy, naipasa na niya yung let. Ma'am Sarah Jane Mangubat, maraming salamat po, ma'am, for sending us a super sticker. So wag po kayong kabahan, especially if you are part of Team Piaget. Kaya po yan. Okay, so sabayan lamang po ng dasal and of course, sabayan din ng pagsisipag. Andiyan na po lahat ng ating videos, lahat ng ating files sa Team Piaget. Lahat po ay gagawin natin, magtatumbling, magsisplit po si Coach Mac para po kayo ay makapasa, no? So again, some of our kaguros ay kumuha, nag-take ng let ng 18 times, 15 times, 10 times, 8 times, at ngayon ay pasado na po. Okay? So, wag pong kabahan. Magtiwala lamang po, of course, sa Panginoon, sa inyong kakayahan, and of course, sa Gurong Pinoy. Kayang-kaya po natin yan. Ma'am Niyaso, MZ, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Okay, now which one describes the percentile rank of a given score? Kunwari, 85%. Again, pag percentile rank yung ating pinag-uusapan, this is norm referencing. You are trying to compare the performance of a student with that of the entire group. So, anong ibig sabihin, for example, ng 85% the percentile rank? Is it letter A, the percent of cases of a distribution within the given score? So, within the given score, yung 85%. Letter B, the percent of cases above the given score. No? So 85%, yung scores ng inyong mga classmates above your score. Is it letter C, the percent of cases of a distribution below and above? Or is it letter D, the percent of cases of a distribution below the given score? Okay? What is your choice for number 4? I see A's, D's. Okay, iba-iba yung ating sagot, no? Mukhang maraming ligwa. All right. The correct choice here for number 4 is letter D, the percent of cases of a distribution below the given score. Okay, so when you say 85%, that means you have scored higher than 85% of your classmates. Okay, so again, makinig. When you say 85%, ang inyong percentile rank, you have scored 85% higher than the rest of your classmates. Okay, so yung choice natin dito would be the percent of cases. The rest of the cases would fall below your given score, no? 85% sa inyong mga estudyante ang below sa inyong given score. Okay? So letter D for question number 4. Letter D po ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay lang maligwak, importante sa October 2, tama na yung ating choice. We go to number 5, to the rationalist, which is the highest faculty of a man. Letter A, senses. Letter B, reason. Letter C, emotion. Or letter D, will. What is our choice? Okay, sabi ni Sir Jeff TVPH, yun pala yun, wala kasing situation. No? Now, again, importante na iintindihan natin yung konsepto para kahit na bali-balik ta rin yung ating question ay naiintindihan natin, malalaman natin kung ano yung tumpak na choice. Okay? So, dapat naiintindihan yung question. Yan pong importante, especially if it's Prof Ed. Okay, number 5, ICBs. Okay, rationalize equals reason, sabi ng isa nating kaguro. Okay, and for number 5, of course, the correct choice would be letter B, reason. Okay, reasoning, rationalist, that's rationalism, or that would be reasoning. Okay, that's letter B, reason for question number 5. Not your senses, not the emotions, not the will. Okay, so number 5, the correct choice would be a reason, no? Empiricist mo itong senses. Okay, so empiricism, itong sense experience is the highest faculty of man. But for your rationalist, reasoning is the highest faculty of man. Okay, we go to number 6. The index of difficulty of a particular test is 0.10. What does this mean? My students, blank. Letter A, found the test item was neither easy nor difficult. Letter B, performed very well against expectation. Letter C, were hard up in that item. Or letter D, gain mastery over that item. Okay, what is our choice for question number 6? Okay, meron tayong request dito. Hello po, Coach Mex. Sana po maagahan ang pag-send ng classified files para po makastudy kami sa weekends. Thank you so much po. Okay, now again, remember, tomorrow we still have final coaching day 11. That's the last day of our final coaching for October 2, na licensure exam for teachers. After tomorrow, tomorrow night, I will try to reopen all your final coaching links. Including 9, 10, 11. No? Yan na lang naman yung ating kulang. And then again, I will reopen the final coaching links for March and June. Okay, so i-reopen natin yan. Now, sa request ni Sir Lamy, or Ma'am Lamy, kaya po kayo ay pinapakompleto ko po sa inyo yung form by Thursday para we will try by Friday na tayo ay makapagpasa na ng ating classified files. Now, again, while waiting, please make sure that you have your PDF reader. Okay? And meron pa po kayong storage, no? Meron pang storage yung inyong drives. Meron pang memory para pag masyadong marami ng files, pwede nyo pa rin ma-save, no? Now, again, remember, please respect our intellectual property. Do not send it to someone who is not part of our group. Kayo po yung ating inaalagaan. So, make sure that you are keeping our file sacred. Okay? So, I will try to send it by Friday. But then again, make sure that you have completed our files by Thursday night. Okay? At sa hindi pa po members, magpa-member na po by Sunday. The last day for our membership would be Sunday. Okay, number 6. I see a lot of letter A's. Okay, number 6, letter A. Okay, so sabi dito sa number 6, your index of difficulty is 0.10. Okay, so kasi when you are given the decimal, no, decimal ito na 0.10 or 0.10, pwede mo siyang i-convert into percentage, no? So what you do is you simply move the decimal point 2 times to the right, and of course you write your percentage sign. So that means yung 0.10 or 0.10 mo dito, this would be equal to 10%. So 10% lamang ng inyong mga estudyante yung nakakuha ng tumpak na choice, no? So what does this mean? My students blank. Now, if you can see, okay, sabi ng letter A mo, found the test item was neither easy nor difficult, no? So, medium lamang yung difficulty ng item. Letter B, performed very well. Ang letter D mo, ganun din, gain mastery over that item. Your B and D are the same, no? Performed very well. They have gained mastery. That means na master na nila, they have performed very well. But it's only 10%. So, remember, this is 0.10 or 0.10 in decimal. In percentage, this would be 10%. 10% lamang ng inyong estudyante nakakuha ng tumpak na choice. And so letter C ang ating choice dito. No? We're hard up in that item na nahirapan yung inyong mga estudyante in that particular item. Okay, maraming salamat Ma'am Adjela Apostol for sending us a super sticker. Maraming salamat po Ma'am Adjela. Okay, so letter C ang ating tumpak na choice for number 6. We move on with question. But before we go to that, this is your indices, no, for level of difficulty. Index range from 0.00 to 0.2, 0.2 or 0.20. It's very difficult. Okay, so 0.10 mo kanina nandito. It's very difficult. Your students were hard up in that item. 0.21 to 0.40, it's a difficult item. No? 0.41 to 0.60, it's average, moderately difficult item, because of course 0.5 is in the middle. 0.61 to 0.80, it's an easy item, because if you try to write this into percentage, this would be 61%. 80% of your students got the item correctly. 0.81 to 1.00, if you move the decimal point 2 times to the right and make this into your percentage, this is going to be 100%. So 100% of your students got the item correct, correctly. And so the correct choice, this means that the item is very easy. Okay, very easy. And so your choice again for number 6 is letter C. We go to number 7. Very common question. Jose reads was for saw, or D for P or B. From his reading behavior, one can say that Jose suffers from blank. Letter A, dysgraphia. Letter B, dyslexia. Letter C, dysphagia. Or letter D, dyspraxia. What is our choice for number 7? Okay, number 7, what is our choice? Okay, number 7, I see a lot of letter D's. Ma'am Norshima Araktukulan, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Assalamualaikum po to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. Kaway-kaway, marami po tayong mga Muslim brothers and sisters dito. Again, assalamualaikum po sa inyong lahat. Okay, malapit na maging licensed professional teachers lahat. Again, if you have questions about our membership, mag-send lamang po ng message sa ating Facebook page. If you are watching us on Facebook right now, that is the Facebook page of Gurong Pinoy. So, dyan po kayo mag-send, okay, ng ating message. Okay, basahin ko lamang yung comment ni Ma'am Christine Kakafranca. Na anak ko'y laing review center, nag-iapilan, pero wala na kampante, maong ni join ko sa Team Piaget. Karon confident na ko nga ma-LPT na ko this October 2. Thanks to you, Ma'am Mek. Okay, so maraming salamat. Inaintindihan naman natin yung comment ni Ma'am Christine. Sabi niya meron na siyang ginoy na review center, pero hindi pa siya kampante. Ngayong nag-join na siya sa Team Piaget, confident na siya to take the LET. No? And so, again, kapag ikaw ay member ng Team Piaget, I'm pretty sure na confident na kayo. Alam nyo na kung paano lalaruin yung LET. Okay? So, medyo less ka ba na? All right, I see a lot of letter B's for question number 7. And so letter B again, ang ating tumpak na choice here. No? This is dyslexia. If you can remember again, yung classic example natin is si Ishan sa Every Child is Special na movie. No? Um, Siya ay hindi masyadong nakakapagbasa because of course he had dyslexia, and he would always say the letters are dancing. No? So that's being dyslexia. Na i-interchange mo yung mga letters. It's a reading or sa learning disability in reading. Maraming salamat muna kay Sir Fitzgerald Almazon for sending us a super sticker. Now, dysgraphia, the rest of your learning disabilities here. Now, dyscalculia, again, this is difficulty with math. Dysgraphia, your choice A is difficulty in writing. And dyspraxia, this naman is difficulty with fine motor skills. Okay, so your choice here is letter B, dyslexia. Dysphagia, this is difficulty in speech. No? Ito yung meron si Bruce Willis, no? Bruce Willis sa ngayon, meron siyang dysphagia. Okay, but letter B, yung ating choice for question number 7. We move on with question number 8. In which cognitive development stage is a child unable to distinguish between his own perspective and someone else's? Letter A, pre-operational stage. Letter B, concrete operational stage. Letter C, sensory motor stage. Or letter D, formal operational stage. What is our choice for question number 8? Number 8, what is our choice? Ma'am Maria Cecilia Sioko, meron na po bang audio? Sir Renante Elias, mag-send po ng message in this page no, after po ninyong manood. Sir Velasquez Mid-19 or Ma'am Velasquez Mid-19, maraming salamat for being one of our star senders. Okay, what is our choice for question number 8? Number 8, tingnan natin, ang karamihan ng inyong choice is letter A. Okay, so sabi na number 8, in which cognitive development stage is a child unable to distinguish between his own perspective and someone else's? Unang-una muna, no, ano ba yung ating pinag-uusapan? Anong characteristic ito ng isang bata in this certain stage? What is this characteristic? When the child is unable to distinguish between his own perspective and someone else's, ano ito? Okay, anong characteristic ito? Egocentrism. Tama, no? Egocentrism po yan. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's egocentrism. So where can you find that characteristic? In the 4 stages of cognitive development, according to Jean Piaget, saan makikita yung egocentrism? And of course, the correct choice would be letter A, pre-operational stage. Balikan natin yung periods of cognitive development. Remember, you have 4 different stages: smart people, cooked fish, sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. Now, from the term sensory motor sa inyong first stage, the child is using his senses to improve his motor skills, no? So, he uses his senses, motor skills, object permanence, yung pinaka-milestone dito. Once na na-reach na ng child yung object permanence, that means po pwede na siyang ma-move on sa next level. No? When you say object permanence, alam na niya na kahit na covered yung isang bagay, ay nandyan pa rin yung isang bagay. Alam na niya na kahit si nanay ay pumunta sa work, his nanay exists. No? Kaya yung during this time, meron ng separation anxiety yung anak nyo, no? Kapag ka nagbahay kayo, pupunta na kayo sa work, umiiyak na yung anak nyo because the anak already knows or the anak has already reached the object permanence na stage, no? Because prior to this, yung child mo meron pang what you call out of sight, out of mind. Kapag hindi niya nakikita, hindi niya naaalala. No? But once the child has reached object permanence, alam na niya na even if this object is hidden or this object is covered, it's just there. No? So that's object permanence. Now, the next stage is pre-operational. You have your symbolic thinking. The child's imagination is very wild. The child is talking to the different objects inside the room, no? And the child thinks that the fan, the wall, the doors can all talk, can all socialize with him, no? That's symbolic thinking. Language is used, language is being developed, and egocentrism, ito kanina yung ating pinag-uusapan. The child is very selfish. The child thinks that what he can see, the rest of the people around him can also see. Imagination, his experience grows, and the milestone would be the child decenters, no? Because prior to this, the child still has centration. The child is focused on just one aspect of an object. Okay. Now the next stage is concrete operational. Logic can already be applied, but just using concrete objects. Wala pa masyadong abstract na logic yung bata, no? Conservation is reached. That means the child has already decentered nga, hindi lamang focus sa isang aspeto ng isang bagay, but the child already knows na kahit na ilipat niya into a taller, narrower glass yung 100 ml of water, the amount or the volume stays the same. Numbers are learned, the concept of numbers, seriation is done. No? The child can already form series, the child can already classify, but then again, remember, no, the child still uses concrete objects when they're learning. Then, of course, you have formal operational, that's hypothetical thinking, abstract reasoning, and so on. Okay? And so, your choice there would be pre-operational stage because that's where you find egocentrism. All right, we move on with question number 9. Which developmental stage is sometimes called the preschool years? Letter A, middle childhood. Letter B, adolescence. Letter C, early childhood. Or letter D, late infancy. What is our choice for number 9? Ma'am Mary Grace R. Cabahog. Maraming salamat po for sending us a super sticker. Thank you so much. Sir Mark Salem, sana po matakol din ang Bronfenbrenner. Mahina po kasi ako about this theory. Meron po tayong video niyan sa ating YouTube channel. No? I-type niyo lamang po, Gurong Pinoy, Bronfenbrenner. Meron po tayong one video kung saan Bronfenbrenner lamang po yung ating pinag-uusapan. So, hanapin niyo po yan. Again, if you still have time, no, mag-movie marathon po. We have so many videos sa ating YouTube channel. May videos tayo on the isms of education, the different fundamentals of education. May 3 videos tayo on curriculum development. May 5 pillars of learning, mean, median, mode. May videos tayo on Bronfenbrenner. May video tayo on OBE. Okay, so lahat po yan, balikan ninyong lahat. Alright, letter C. Sabi ni Ma'am Nad Rubia Torino. Number 9, letter C. Yung inyo pong hint dito ay preschool. Okay? Preschool years. And of course, that would be letter C, early childhood. So letter C po for number 9. That's correct. Early childhood, yung ating tumpak na choice for number 9. We move on with question number 10. According to Piaget's theory, in which developmental stage can the child do symbolic thinking and go beyond the connection of sensory information and physical action? Letter A, pre-operational. Letter B, concrete operational. Letter C, formal operational. Or letter D, sensory motor. Okay, what is our choice for question number 10? Okay, what is our choice for question number 10? All right, again, the last day for our membership is only until Sunday, no? Because nangangala pa po tayo, kinokollect po natin lahat ng inyong email for our classified files. If you are already a member of Team Piaget or Final Coaching or Classified Files Group, make sure that you have completed the Google form dahil dyan po isi-send yung ating classified files. Make sure that you have a PDF reader. Make sure that meron na pong may available storage yung inyong phone or inyong laptops if you are using your laptops. And of course, make sure that you are ready for tomorrow's final coaching. No, final coaching natin last day for tomorrow. And classified files would be by next week. Okay, so kumain ng maayos, kumain ng sapat, matulog ng sapat, huwag masyadong mag-isip, no? Baka hindi magising sa October 2, no? Sana wag naman. Okay, mag-pray, of course. Maganda lang sapat lamang. Okay, mag-join sa Gurong Pinoy para siguradong papasa. Okay, number 10, what is our choice? Symbolic thinking. Go beyond the connection of sensory information and physical action. Ito po yung ating pinaka-hint dito. No? Go beyond sensory. Okay, that means it is the stage that comes after your sensory motor stage. Your Piaget stages are smart people, cook fish, sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. And so the correct choice here is pre-operational, no, after symbolic thinking. Or not after symbolic thinking, no, the child can already do symbolic thinking rather. And after sensory information. And so letter A po ang tumpak na choice dito. No? Remember, after sensory motor stage, you have pre-operational, then concrete operational, then formal operational. Pre-operational is where the child can do symbolic thinking. So letter A for question number 10. We go to number 11. Which teaching which teaching method is intended primarily for skill and concept mastery by way of practice? Letter A, project. Letter B, supervised study. Letter C, drill. Or letter D, review. What is our choice for question number 11? Ma'am Cherry Maylu Chavez, maraming salamat po for sending us a super sticker. Thank you, Ma'am Cherry. Okay, what is our choice? Number 11. Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for question number 11?